I'm very proud of our squad this season. Each and every player has a lot to be proud of. If you took a snapshot of our team from the fall till now, it's a completely different team in general. We talk a lot about putting ourselves in position to win every match, and every single match this year, we were right there. We could have won up from the ICA indoor qualifying to the very last match. And in fact, the IBs were decided off of 1 point or one game, or a point here or there. So again, we have a lot to be proud of, and this season we definitely made some strides. I feel like the strength of the overall league and the strength of each team's top 6 is really amazing. I think in the past people thought about the Ivy League as, this is a school for people who just want to be lazy and sit back, but I think every school has proven that wrong. Most of the league was ranked pretty much the whole season, so people are thinking about coming to the Ivy League, they should think about coming because it's serious. Our top 6 was working hard all season, and I'm sure there were some matches that didn't go their way, but they're going to be working hard, like I said, in the fall and in the summer a little bit too, to get ready for next year. Sure, Holly Cow had an outstanding year this year. Holly's tough to beat when she's on. Holly's tough to beat when she's not on. She lost one match during the Ivy season to Connie Sue from Penn, who's an unbelievable player. And again, Holly's a very, very strong force for us. Hideko Tachibana at number 2 this year also had a very, very exciting year. That 2 spot in the Ivy League has gotten very tough as well, and Hideko fought tremendously for us all season. As a doubles pair, Kristen Norton and Hideko were outstanding. Those two, they were all Ivy, unanimous selection. I was very, very impressed by them. Our coaching staff has been working with them to really gain confidence at the net. They're not natural net players, but they really, really improved just the overall synchronization together and just being pumped up and be able to beat anybody in the season. During the Ivy season, it was a dogfight. We knew it going in there. Matches came down to the very last match. They were very exciting. As coaches, you're just biting your nails the whole time. So I'm sure it'll be like that from the future going forward because the league's gotten so tough. But overall, I think that Brown match that we played, I think it was a total team effort. When the match we played against Brown, driving down to Providence, and the team was just, totally in sync and unified, and we played a good match all the way through. So I think they should be very proud of that match in general. Our freshmen this year showed a lot of fight, a lot of energy, a lot of determination. They both had some ups and downs fighting through some injuries and things like that. Natalie Blosser shows a lot of promise for us. She was fighting an injury all season, but she was out there fighting. Coach put me in. We had to kind of take her out a bunch of times this season, so I'm expecting some things out of her next year. Hannah Morrow, again, take a snapshot of Hannah in the fall till now, totally different player. And also, we're very proud of Hannah's improvement as well. Yes, that final day against Dartmouth was another nail-biting match, as they all were. It was back and forth. Doubles was very important in that match. But our team played with a lot of heart. Dartmouth played extremely well coming into our facility. The Ivy League has gotten very, very tough, and our players, they fought so hard in that match. Came out a couple points. Came into Hannah Morrow's match at the very last match was on. It was Hannah, and she just couldn't hang on for us. But again, we put ourselves in position to win in that match, and we did that every single match we played all season. So we have a lot to be proud of. Yes, I'm very proud of our players and how they competed all season. It was a very close Ivy League season. It could have been anybody's win at the very end. In fact, the very last match came out of for Yale came down to the very last point, and for us losing to Dartmouth came down to the very last point. So again, all our players have so much to be proud of, and now it's time to kind of turn the page, take the summer, and work on some things, do some internships. In fact, some of our players are going overseas, which is great, and then we'll see them back in the fall.